Hey, it's Jennifer Sparks. I'm in Las Vegas, and today we're going to check out the Tropicana. Tropicana is located on the south end of the Strip, and it is a really convenient location for getting around. I'm going to take you for a brief walk right now. This is what it looks like from MGM Grand, which is next door, and it connects through a pedestrian bridge. This bridge right here will take you across the street where you can find New York, New York. Also across the way, you could easily access Park MGM, which has a tram that could take you to Aria and the Bellagio. And also, if you go next door to New York, New York, there's also the Excalibur, which has a tram that will take you to the Luxor and Mandalay Bay. The south side of the Strip is very fun and very desirable, especially if you have kids. A lot of the resorts there are themed. Another cool thing about getting around is MGM is next to Tropicana and it has a monorail station. It's a far walk, but you can take the monorail up and down the east side of the Strip. Later in the video, after my tour of Tropicana, I'm going to take you into the MGM and show you what the monorail is like. Basically, in a nutshell, the south side of the Strip has a lot of good tram and monorail options. Because, you know, on the map, things don't look that far, but they really are. It's a lot of walking. Any bit of transportation's a help. And make sure you bring and wear good walking shoes. I personally wear Skechers without a problem. I never get blisters or anything. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jennifer Sparks, and I really love Las Vegas. I travel all the time, and I really love to help people make better decisions about their travel plans, because let's face it, some people only have 1 or 2 weeks off a year. You better make it good. You better stay where you want to stay. So I make these videos, you know, to show people where the resorts are located, what the atmosphere is like, what the prices are like. I'm excited to see this resort. I've never been in it before. I go to the Tropicana in Atlantic City. I'm not even sure if they're the same owner or not, but I'm excited to see it. So come take the journey with me. If you're enjoying this tour and you're finding the information helpful, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. All right, now we're going to go check out the Tropicana. Enjoy the tour. Thank you so much for watching. Walking around, I was thinking to myself that it reminds me nothing of the Tropicana that I'm used to in Atlantic City. And I did realize, too, that I was a little hungry, so I'm looking around for somewhere to eat. I figured I'd give this Robert Irvine place a try. I did not have a reservation, but they were able to seat me right away. I ordered a chicken sandwich. I can't remember if it was spicy or not, with some French fries. It was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was, you know, it hit the spot. Let me know in the comments, do you go to the Tropicana? Do you love it? Is this your favorite place to go? Let me know why. I really just trying to figure out why people love this place so much. It's not that it's bad. I just didn't see wow, this is amazing. But it seems like a lot of people like it, so I just kind of want to know. Doing my own investigation, it seems like the price to stay here was on the low to medium side. It wasn't like the cheapest place to stay, but it was definitely not the most expensive either. Here's a little look at the check-in. I would have to say, you know, it's pretty mid-size. It's not huge. It's not really small. There's some restaurants. There's not a lot. If I were staying here, I'd probably be going to the other resorts, to tell you the truth. It seems like it has a good nightlife, and probably people that go to this place all the time, whether they're locals or people that are just are players there. I don't have a player's card for Tropicana. I have a Tropicana one for Atlantic City, but that's a Caesars property, but this one isn't. But look at this ceiling. This is probably the highlight of my visit and the most memorable thing. The ceiling is gorgeous. I was asked by security not to take videos in the casino, which, you know, I listened, of course. I don't know, some casinos you could sit there and play and they don't care, and other casinos, but it was right over the table, so I kind of get it. So they have all these bars with the icy drinks and stuff. It was nice. Like I said, I liked walking around there. I just, you know, I was tired. I had just been to Excalibur, New York, and Luxor. So I think I was just visually overwhelmed, probably. Would I stay there? Probably, maybe if I had free rooms, you know, just so I could check it out. But it wouldn't be my first choice, no. Maybe if I was going to a show there, you know, maybe I'd stay there. But honestly, I really like the resorts that were surrounding it, all the MGM properties, especially MGM Grand. I stayed there, I did an overnight there, and I'm making a full video of my resort stay there, so look out for that in the future. I really like that property. And right now, I'm heading over there so I could take the monorail back to Westgate Casino and Resort. That's where I was staying the night that I filmed this. These pedestrian bridges make it real easy to get around for sure. Okay, now I'm going to be taking you into the MGM. I'm going to show you a little of it because it's just so beautiful when you walk in there, but we're not going to have a full tour of that. I'm actually going to be taking you out to the monorail. I honestly, if you're going to go to Vegas, and I keep saying this in all my videos, and I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive, but I would stay at a resort by the monorail and use that as a source of transportation. It goes to the east side of the strip. It's, I think, 6 different stops. Very, very convenient, and it's just a really fun experience. Here's the list of the stops right here. The monorail, however, is not free. The trams at the other resorts on the west side are free, but these aren't. You could buy a day pass, you could pay for one way, you could, if you're going there for 5 days, you could get a 5-day pass. The more days you buy that you have to use in a row, the cheaper it is per day. For example, it's $5 one way, but you could also get a 24-hour pass for $12.99. I did that a lot when I knew I was going to be going here and here and there, you know, because you could hop on and off, you know, and see different resorts in different areas. During my 10-day trip, I had stayed at the Flamingo, MGM Grand, and Westgate Resort and Casino, which are all located at monorail stops, so I used the heck out of it. It was one of the highlights of my trip, and it was a great way to see Las Vegas. If you want to learn more about the monorail system, I'll link at the end of this video on one of my end screens. Just click on it and it'll take you right to the video that I made of the monorail system and all the stops. Also, at the end of this video, I'll leave a playlist of all my Las Vegas videos. If you want to see more in depth, if you're trying to figure out where to stay, it'll be a great resource for you to see all the resorts that I toured. This was a huge bucket list trip for me to tour all of the resorts, and I'm so happy to share it with others. This is your host and your tour guide, Jennifer Sparks. Thank you so much for watching. Be good to yourself and be kind to others and get your butt to Vegas. It's awesome. Safe travels to you and good luck in the casinos.